Should you do ACCA on its own, or should you do ACCA along with your BCom? Should you do ACCA integrated with your BCom, right? A lot of students have this question, and I thought I'll make a very quick video on that one. First of all, thank you so much for all your love, support, comment. I truly appreciate it. If this is the first time you've come to my channel, can I request you to please hit the like button and the bell icon, and also the subscribe one. I promise you I will do only videos that will help you in your overall finance and accounting journey and your ACCA journey. Right now, there are three things, or there are three possible scenarios that you can do. Right, one is where you are just doing ACCA and you don't want to do anything else. Now, while ACCA is globally accepted and ACCA does provide you with an opportunity to do OBU's BSc degree, and I've made a separate video if anyone is wondering what that is. But I will not suggest anyone not to do any other degree along with it, right? Because look, let's be honest to ourselves, ACCA is not easy, right? ACCA is a fairly tough course, right? And while we would like every student to be able to finish it in the 3 years time, right, it can take 4, it can take 5 as well, right? And I'll be lying to you if I say, oh, everyone gets it done in 3 years and only a few, take 4 or 5 years. No, that's not the case, right? So therefore, it's just best that you do pursue ACCA along with a BCom or a BAF or a BBA, whatever you like, but you do pursue a degree on the side. Okay, and that, like I said, could be from any college, doesn't matter. I'm just saying that you should have a degree, and I'll tell you why also. Because when you're applying for jobs, unfortunately, most of the MNCs, top firms will still ask you for your degree, right? So while you have ACCA, they will still ask you if you're a graduate from any of the universities. So therefore, please just make sure that you do at least one degree along with ACCA. Okay, so that was your first one. And coming to the next, which is ACCA with BCom, or ACCA or a BCom with an integrated ACCA, right? Integrated ACCA is one where you get exemptions, right? And anyone who's been following me and following my channel, you know that I am not a big fan of it, right? Because what happens is, a lot of places, I'm not gonna name out any colleges, universities, etc. I'm just gonna lay out the truth that is there, which is that while the content is there, while the content that you study in these colleges, right, they are on par with what you would ideally study while you're studying for ACCA, at least a good percentage of it, let's say 60-70% of it, right? But the way in which these exams are done, they are definitely nowhere near how ACCA's rigor is, right? So therefore, if you are studying with a college that gives you, 5, 6, 7, 9 paper exemptions, right? While it does feel very nice that you will be done with 9 papers from the total 13 you have to do, and you will save the money and you will save the time and whatnot, right? I have only come across examples of students who have struggled big time doing the remaining 4. Not that they are not able to complete it, and I'll be I don't want to be giving any kind of misinformation here. I'm sure there are students who are able to complete ACCA even after 9 paper exemptions. Especially, I'm not talking about the chartered accountants because they have got a lot of knowledge doing CA, but I'm talking about any regular BComs, right? I've had, of course, examples, who've done these integrated programs and have completed ACCA. But again, the reality is that the numbers are very small, right? So therefore, if you are going to enroll into a program which is integrated with the ACCA, right, do make sure, right? Now, please, again, it's a very important thing that you understand. I'm not saying that don't do these programs, right? I'm not saying that don't enroll yourself in these programs. My request is that if you are going to enroll in any of these programs, please make sure that you take additional efforts, what is over and above what your college is doing. Take additional efforts and study the content that is there in the ACCA. If possible, also give the exams that are there on the CBE, the mocks that are there on the CBE platform, so that you know where you are. you understand the kind of requirement ACCA has, because those are exemptions, right? So anyone who's hiring you, they know for a fact that you've not done those papers, right? So therefore, please do not be getting too happy that I've gotten these 9 exemptions and now I'm an ACCA. You can't do that, right? You have to become an ACCA. You have to do the remaining 4 papers, and you can't sit those 4 papers if your foundation is weak, right? And that is where the big problem is, and that is where even I am therefore not a big fan of exemptions. But yes, like I said, please, I'm making this again very clear. I'm not saying that don't go for these, right? You can very well go for these. It is just that while you're saving time, you're saving money, don't try and save on efforts. Put the efforts in, study it like you would a regular ACCA student would. Study for it like you would be giving an actual exam. So go on the ACCA CBE platform, give the mocks over there, so that you know what are the kind of scenarios that you will encounter once you get to the P level. Because P level, even for standard ACCA students, are difficult. So if you're going to come directly into that P level exams, it's going to be very, very tough for you, right? So therefore, if you are someone who has already taken the integrated route, or who is going to take for an integrated route, we at FPA, we have designed, we have curated a special course for anyone who's coming from these exemption routes. So if you are looking for that much needed support, then feel free to reach out to me. I and my team will definitely help you to make sure that your base is strong enough for you to crack your P level exams, right? So be an angel, right? And feel free to share this video with your friends as well, who might be deciding, or you've not decided whether to take the integrated or do ACCA in parallel, right? And if you still have any confusions, you still have any questions, feel free to reach out to me on my WhatsApp. It's given in the link section. And on that note, all the very best, and thank you so much. Bye bye.